Howdy everyone, this is Trisha and welcome to my channel. Tonight I'm going to make this butternut squash soup. So to follow the recipe, keep on watching and let's get to cooking. First we will take a butternut squash and we will chop it up. Alright, I've chopped up about 4 cups of butternut squash and I think that is enough. I'll save the rest of it for some other recipe. And now I'm going to chop up 1 large yellow onion. Alright, 1 yellow onion chopped up. I'll need about a tablespoon of minced garlic or 2 large cloves. I'll also be using some ginger. So we're going to peel and grate about a teaspoon. Now we want some fresh rosemary and some fresh sage. Alright, so we minced up about half a tablespoon of rosemary and a tablespoon of the sage. My other ingredients will include 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, 4 cups of vegetable broth, salt and pepper, and a dash of pumpkin spice. Alright, we will heat up the oil in a large pot over medium heat. To the hot oil we will add the onion, salt, pepper. We're going to stir this up and saute it for about 8 minutes till the onions are translucent. Alright, so after just 5 minutes our onions are sauteed perfectly. Now we're going to add our butternut squash. And we're going to stir this occasionally for about 8 to 10 minutes until the butternut squash is cooked and softened. Alright, so 10 minutes later and our squash is cooked. You could go another 5 minutes and cook it a little bit more, and this would actually make a nice side dish just how it is. But let's add the rest of the ingredients and make a nice butternut squash soup. All right, so now I'm gonna add the garlic, ginger, sage, and the rosemary. And we're gonna stir and saute for about a minute. Now we want to add about 3 cups of the vegetable broth. And we're gonna bring that to a boil and cover it. All right, so I've lowered the temperature and I'm gonna simmer it for about 20 minutes. So after 20 minutes, we let it cool off a bit and then we blend it till smooth. And it's ready for the pot again. All right, so it's back in the pot and I'm gonna heat it up again. I'm gonna sprinkle some of my pumpkin spice, just a couple of dashes, and that's up to you how much you wanna add. Now the 4th cup of vegetable broth, I put it in my blender cup to get all the yumminess out of the blender. And now we're going to pour that into our butternut squash puree and make it into a soup. Now you want to make sure you taste it and add salt or pepper if needed. That is up to your taste, or even more of that pumpkin spice. All right, now that my soup is nice and hot, I'm going to sprinkle some more of that pumpkin spice on top. A little bit of the chopped up sage and rosemary. Make it look really pretty. And here I've got some chunks of the butternut squash, which would be great also inside of our soup. And now we want to give it a taste. All right, let's give it a taste. You guys, this is absolutely delicious. It has a very nice warming flavor to it, especially with that pumpkin spice. So try it out. I will have the recipe in the description box below. So I'm going to give myself a big old thumbs up, and I hope that you too will give me a big old thumbs up and leave a kind comment down below and let me know what you think of my recipe. Is there a recipe for some butternut squash soup that you enjoy? If you haven't already subscribed, please hit that red subscribe button right down here. And also the notification bell that appears right there as well, so that you get notified of every time I upload a video. I hope, again, that you have a wonderful weekend, and as always, enjoy.